So you think you have to heal before you get to meet your soulmate. You think you have to be perfect. You think that there's a lot of work to be done on you before you can be worthy of this beautiful relationship that you want to manifest. That's actually not the case. That's not even how I met my husband. We had this idea, and society has taught us that in order to be ready for or be perfect enough for our soulmate, for the next relationship that we really want, that there's something that has to change in us, that there's something that's broken in us, or we need to heal or learn to love ourselves first. And fortunately, that's not the only way to go about things. And most often, it's what's ensuring that the soulmate doesn't even show up. Because what if your soulmate is supposed to help you heal? What if that amazing person is going to walk through life with you as you start your business, or you find success in life, or you heal your old traumas, and really, they're supposed to walk with you. Literally, it's called partnership for a reason. And so instead of thinking, and maybe write down some of your rules on this right now, what do you think you have to do? Who do you think you have to be worthy of or ready for this beautiful relationship that you probably think about all the time, that maybe you even attempt to manifest? But what's going on in the back of your mind telling you that it's not time, or it can't happen because? And I would strongly urge that you take those rules, you look at those beliefs and say, does that have to be true? Is that the only truth? Are there any other couples that did it differently? When I met my husband, I was in one of the darkest points of my life. I didn't even think relationships were something I wanted to continue to have anymore. I'd gone through so many different dysfunctional relationships between different friends and my intimate relationships that I decided enough is enough. It's too painful. I must be broken. So I need to work on myself before I try to jump into another relationship. And that may work for some, but that doesn't have to be the only way. When I met my husband, he was like this incredible growth partner that showed up. We still had our triggers. We got to work through them together. We had hard moments, but we learned so much about one another. Society has kind of glamorized the idea of a soulmate, so we think it has to be perfect. We never fight. It has to look this certain way. And by living in that tunnel vision, that one perspective, we ensure that we'll never get there, or our soulmate walks right past us because we didn't even know what we were looking for. So I've noticed when people come to me and they want to create an everlasting relationship, a healthy soulmate, or manage things with their twin flame, they have a lot of different beliefs on why it's not happening yet. One, that you have to heal and love yourself in complete totality before you can meet that soulmate, or before you'll be able to rectify that twin flame relationship. That's not true. Most often, and this is really the experience of life, we are meant to support one another, to create partnerships, to learn about one another, and to trigger each other, because that creates growth. And that is what builds a soulmate relationship, not just having it for a moment. Or someone thinks they found their soulmate, or they're hoping to, but in order to do that, they need to unconditionally love this person. That's true, but not the way that we do it. What's your beliefs on love? Most people believe that unconditionally loving and supporting someone is sticking it thick and thin, is taking on abuse, being manipulated, giving parts of yourself that you don't have to give. And that's actually not what builds a beautiful and healthy relationship or manifests your soulmate. Boundaries are actually needed in even the most intimate of relationships, because that creates that self-love that allows for you to unconditionally love and give to another, because you're not asking for them to fit into certain boxes, and they aren't either. You're not going persona to persona, or just a part of yourself and a part of your trauma to a part of them or a part of their trauma. You're meeting soul to soul, and that's the point of a soulmate. And the last thing that I hear often is that they think they need to be something specific to be able to meet their soulmate. And really, all we need to be is our most authentic self. Think how hard it would be if every day you have to wake up and put on a certain mask and be something that isn't always going to be available to you in every moment of every day. You oscillate. You are a person who holds energy that is going to shift and change, and honoring that and allowing for that to authentically flow through you and creating the space and holding the space for someone to do the same creates the beautiful relationship of a soulmate to a soulmate, instead of thinking that you have to be something other than what you truly are to be loved. So if you're someone who is looking for your soulmate, the advice I would give to you is always be growing. Self-development and self-mastery allows for you to open yourself to new spaces of abundance, and abundance meaning that unconditional love that a soulmate can provide. So if this sounds interesting to you, I actually have an incredible program that would allow for you to step into that piece of self-love, choose that growth, and create the most authentic version of you. So you may fall under one of two areas when it comes to soulmates. One, you may already have a relationship and it's not everything that you want. Maybe you blame and shame. Is it them or is it me? What's wrong with this? Will it ever be this way? If only they would, or if only I could be. That's not true. But you may also fall into that you don't have your soulmate yet. You don't even know how to create them. You have the belief that you need to fix yourself, that you are broken, that you need to heal, that you need to learn an incredible amount of self-love. And you have all of these unconscious rules around how to even find the soulmate. If you have the relationship that you don't want, or you have no relationship and you're trying to manifest it but don't know how, either way, this program is for you. So if you're sitting here right now going, where is my soulmate? Are they in front of me and I can't see it? Or where do I find them? I invite you to this program so that you can dig deep into yourself and create the soulmate within you and manifest it in your reality as well. So click on the link below to learn more. And in case no one has told you today, I love you.